Where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now.
Guys, let's split up and search for clues.
Okay. Shaggy, you go with Scooby.
Alright, let's go, Scooby.
Alright guys, why don't we try to solve this integral the right way?
That's so much work.
Yeah, would you do it for a Scooby snack?
I don't know.
2?
Let's do this, guys.
Okay. One more. Yay! Alright, so it's an integral. So what you're going to do is that you're going to bring the power up by 1, and then so to cancel out, so you have 1, you're going to have to put a 1/4 in front of it. And since it's an indefinite integral, you'd have to have a plus c. And that's how you solve the integral the right way. Well, dang, isn't that what we had the first time?
Well, almost.
Yeah, in the answer key, there was no plus C.
Okay, so then is plus C right or wrong?
This stuff is the source of all my suffering.
Well, maybe next time we should just talk to Mr. Cook and his all-knowing calculabilities.
Ah, if it isn't the gang, what can I do you for?
I need answers.
So basically, is plus C a thing? My whole gang is really confused. It's time to take a stand. So, is it right or wrong? Okay gang, so for the integral 1 over x to the third plus 6x dx, what you would do is you would start off by removing the denominator for the 1 over x to the third and making it x to the negative third plus 6x dx. And then, once you do that, you would end up getting the integral of x to the negative third, which would end up being negative 1/2 x to the negative 2 plus 3x squared plus c. So there is a plus c.
It looks like we were right all along, gang.
We've been sabotaged.
Alright, so I guess the next logical thing to do would be...
Set a trap!
Alright, gang, so if we're going to be setting a trap, we better make sure it's a pretty hard integral. So let's do 1 over 1 minus cosine x. And so what we can do is we can use our knowledge of trig identities to be able to break this down. And so you can start off with 1 plus cosine x over 1 plus cosine x, because that gets you 1 plus cosine x over 1 minus cosine squared x, which you can then simplify down to 1 plus cosine x over sine squared x. And so, after that you can break it down even further into 1 over sine squared x plus cosine x and sine squared x. And then the two of those multiplied together gets you cosecant x and cotangent x for the cosine x over sine squared x. And then you have the two separate parts, which you can then take the integral of.
Yes, it was me. It's so hard to get a 5 in these AP classes. Is it too much to ask? You know, I wouldn't have gotten a 5 if it wasn't for you meddling kids and you dog.